Welcome to this edition of the El Segundo City Council Recap. I'm your host, Bill Thomas. Let's take a look at the items presented to the El Segundo City Council at their February 21st, 2023 meeting. During special presentations, Chair of the Board of the El Segundo Chamber of Commerce, Elise Beardsley, announced the 2022 Holiday Parade winners. Assistant Librarian Roz Templin announced the city's free live concert celebrating Women's History Month entitled Women of the West, an all-female fronted lineup of renowned Americana musicians taking place at the El Segundo Performing Arts Center, and that's happening on Saturday, March 4th from 3 till 5 p.m. Following public communications, City Manager Darryl George gave an update on the city's efforts to address the ongoing odors and noxious gases coming from the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant. Hyperion Perimeter Road Improvement Project is 80% complete and is expected to be fully completed by summer 2023. In response to the expanded abatement order issued by the South Coast Air Quality Management District, or AQMD, to Hyperion on January 25, 2023, LA Sanitation has submitted reports to the AQMD evaluating odor control and ventilation systems and the installation of windbreaks along the eastern border of Hyperion. The next AQMD board hearing will be held on June 20, 2023. The city attorney and city manager met with the new representatives from the LA City Attorney's Office. The LA City Attorney shared that they are publishing reports on a weekly basis, providing updates about Hyperion. The city is working with them to create a spreadsheet to track the progress on the items stipulated in the extended order of abatement issued by the AQMD on January 25, 2023. The LA City Attorney's Office also plans to introduce city leaders to the new councilperson for District 11. Information about Hyperion can be found on the city's website at elsegundo.org/Hyperion. City Council approved all items for consent except items 6, the records retention schedule, and 8, the 2023 legislative platform, which were moved to be discussed at a future council meeting. During reports, Councilmember Carol Perstuck directed staff to evaluate the percent for the Arts Development Fee Program to determine if there are changes or updates needed to improve the program. Councilmember Perstuck also directed staff to include a representative from the Arts and Culture Committee at the early design phase of major city projects. During public hearings, Community Development Director Michael Allen and Principal Planner Paul Samaras presented amendments to the El Segundo Municipal Code under Title 15 to establish regulations for the state density bonus, transitional and supportive housing, and micro-units. After some discussion of the standards regarding micro-units, City Council approved the amendments with the removal of Pacific Coast Commons from the micro-unit piece. During staff presentations, Chief Financial Officer Joseph Lilio and CPA Tiffany Fung with the city's audit firm CLA presented the city's annual comprehensive financial report for the fiscal year ending June 30, 2022. City Council received and filed that report. Now, Community Development Director Michael Allen presented a resolution to either reject the 2-acre land dedication officer by CDC MAR or conduct due diligence, including a Phase 1 environmental report costing approximately $15,000 and additional funding for further environmental analysis. At this time, the potential costs related to remediating the property, if needed, are unknown, and any future use may be subject to use restrictions due to easements, location under the metro, limited functionality due to its irregular shape, access, and proximity to existing heavy manufacturing uses. After weighing the potential value versus the limitations of the space, City Council directed staff to conduct further due diligence, including a Phase 1 and/or Phase 2 environmental study analysis, full title report, and potential operations and maintenance costs. Human Resources Director Rebecca Reddick presented a resolution to approve a side letter agreement between the city and the El Segundo Supervisory and Professional Employees Association to begin 1% retirement cost sharing for Tier 1 Classic CalPERS employees in the Supervisory and Professional Employees Association. City Council approved the agreement and adopted the resolution. Chief Financial Officer Joseph Lilio presented a resolution to receive the citywide mid-year budget update for fiscal year 2022-2023 with recommended adjustments and a resolution to establish basic salary ranges for various departments. The total fiscal impact of this resolution would be an increased appropriation of $1.4 million and an increased revenue of $2.1 million. Lilio also informed Council that the adjustments are necessary to ensure City Council strategic goals are implemented. City Council discussed all personnel requests with each department head to understand the need and clarified that these hires would help reduce the use of contractors. City Council received, filed, and approved that resolution. During committees, commissions, and boards, or CCB's presentations, Deputy City Manager Barbara Voss presented amended bylaws for the city's CCBs to create uniformity and consistency in operations. In response to requests from the public to record Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee meetings, Voss presented options to Council for the possibility of broadcasting and recording all CCB meetings. City Council approved the amended bylaws with the stipulation that the eligibility for high school age members be removed and instead have each CCB establish an internship program. City Council also provided guidance to record the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee meetings via webinar and immediately posting them on the city website and YouTube channel for public viewing. Now, Mayor Pro Tem Christopher Pimentel announced Vincent Zupo and Roger Gambus's appointment to the Investment Advisory Committee and Natalie Strong, Maureen Kingsley, John Pickhaver, and Ian Irma's appointment to the Arts and Culture Advisory Committee. Due to conflict of interest, Councilmember Perstuck and Mayor Boyles recused themselves before Community Development Director Michael Allen and Principal Planner Paul Samaras presented a status update on the Downtown Specific Plan. To date, city staff and RRM Design Group have completed initial research on the existing downtown conditions, conducted 2 community workshops, interviewed key stakeholders, and released an initial study of potential environmental impacts for public review. Next, they'll complete an environmental impact report and a draft specific plan document that will include development standards, parking recommendations, housing opportunities, outdoor dining, and public roadway and sidewalk improvements. City Council received and filed that report. Details about the Downtown Specific Plan can be found on the city's website at elsegundo.org/downtownupdate. Finally, City Council adjourned in memory of former Mayor William D. Bew, who passed away on January 21, 2023. To watch the complete City Council meeting for February 21, 2023, and learn more about the agenda items covered, please visit elsegundo.org or watch the meeting on Channel 3. The next meeting will be on Tuesday, March 7th.